All right, so I get into this game a lot of times with people where people will try to guess my race. I call it a game, but it's not really a game as much as somebody comes up to me and starts a conversation with me where they just come up and they're just like, "Oh, I bet I can guess what race you are." And now I'm in a game all of a sudden. Like I didn't ask to be. I didn't even say hello yet. I didn't say anything. You don't know my name. You don't know anything about me, but you want to learn that one thing about me. Which but I don't. I'm going to oblige because I don't want to ruin their dream. Like I don't want to do that. So I'll just be like, sure, go ahead. And like it's always the same ones. They're like, all right, Hawaiian, no. Filipino, no. Indian, no. Samoan, no. Mexican, no. I give up. And then I tell them, oh, I'm half Chinese and half Puerto Rican. And then they go, oh, well, that's not fair. Like I'm the asshole. Like it's my fault somehow. Like I asked for, like as if I went, like I'm going up to people, like, hey, I bet you can't guess. Like I'm not doing that. I'm not. Also, that's not fair. What does that mean? What does that mean? That's two people from different races fucking. That's not fair. Like how could I conceive of that in 2014 when we have a biracial president? Why would that? So I do love, I like being mixed race. But so my dad is the Chinese one, which that's the other thing. As soon as they find out that I'm half Chinese and half Puerto Rican, they don't even ask. They'll just talk to me and assume my dad's the Puerto Rican one. They'll just be like, oh, where's your dad from? Like San Jose? And they'll be like, no, actually he's the Chinese one. And then they'll be like, oh. Good for your dad, man. Good for your dad. Good for him. Good for him. And I don't. What am I supposed to say to that? I don't really know. Like, Thank good for I'll go home and high five him for bagging my mom. I don't. That's a weird position you put me in. My dad is Chinese, and just so you guys know, because you guys are looking at me and you're like, that kid's brown, and you're not going to unsee that. But just so you guys know, my dad is so Chinese that I would not be cast as his son in a movie about him. That's how Chinese he is. He's fucking Chinese, guys. It's pretty great, though. Actually, here's the thing, guys. Let's end racism. I got an hour. We could do it, right? Let's end racism. Let's do that. Because this is my plan. I want to end racism by ending race. That's what I think we could do. And this is the thing. Use me as an example, guys. This is like the thing. Let's just fuck each other brown, right? Let's just do that. We can do this if we work as a team. We could just fuck each other brown. And then we'll be we won't be in utopia, but we'll have the race thing down. Like I haven't figured out gender and belief systems and all that. But I got race. I got that one. You know what? The rest is on you guys. Want to do all the legwork? Jesus. I come up with all the fucking ideas? No. It'd be weird if this just turned into me yelling at you for not thinking of things that you shouldn't have thought of. No, but that's because here's the thing. I talk to my friends about race all the time. White friends, black friends, everyone in between. And whenever I tell my white friends about this idea about getting rid of race, they're all on board. They're all like, yeah, let's do that. And I get it, because that would kind of cover up a lot of that shit that you guys did, right? It would be because if we were all brown, then we wouldn't know who to blame anymore. We really wouldn't. We wouldn't have the color to yell at. So it was your ancestors. We're all brown. I can't tell anymore. We're all just kind of friends now. Whenever I tell my black friends about this idea, it's a little different. They're not as excited about it, which I understand because black people were told for years that being black is bad, and finally they fought through all that to get to the point where they're like, no, being black is fucking awesome. So for someone to come along and be like, hey, yeah, just get rid of that. Just don't ever feel that again. It's not. Yeah, I don't blame them. It's a strong racial identity to have. And I was talking to one of my black friends about this, and he said, man, Lawson, I can't just discard my race. I can't. Like, I'm black. And also, what are my people gonna think? And that's the beauty about being me, guys. Is I never walk around thinking, well, what are the Chinaricans gonna think? I've never thought that. I don't have that thought. Everything I do is unprecedented, guys. Everything I do, it's just me that did that. That's how